I've never felt lonesome or in the least oppressed by a sense of solitude, but once, and that was a few weeks after I came to the woods. For an hour I doubted if the near neighborhood of man was not essential to a serene and healthy life. To be alone was something unpleasant, but I was at the same time conscious of a slight insanity in my mood, and seemed to foresee my recovery.
And this shows that Thoreau knows that the insanity of being alone is creeping up on him.
In the midst of the gentle rain with these thoughts prevailed, I was suddenly sensible of the sweet and beneficent society in nature. Every little pine needle expanded and swelled with sympathy and befriended me.
And this is personification, and it shows that in order to deal with being alone, he acts like he's friends with these natural things.
I was so distinctly made aware of the presence of something kindred to me, even in scenes which are accustomed to call wild and dreary, and also that the nearest of blood to me in the humanist person was not a person nor a villager, that I thought no place could ever be strange to me again.
This was a little confusing for us in that what I believe this is saying is that Thoreau knows that the closest living thing to him is not a person, but an animal in the forest.
Some of my unpleasant hours were... I messed up there. Some of my pleasantest hours were during the long rainstorms in the spring or fall, which confided me to the house for the afternoon as well as the forenoon. Early twilight ushered in long evenings in which many thoughts had time to take root and unfold themselves.
And this is saying that he has a lot of time to think to himself.
Men frequently say to me, I should think you would feel some lonesome down there and want to be nearer to folks, rainy and snowy days and nights especially. I am tempted to reply to such, this whole earth which we inhabit is but a point in space. How far apart, think you, dwell the two most distant inhabitants of your yonder star, the breath whose disk cannot be appreciated by your instruments.
We were also confused in this part, and I also believe that what Thoreau is saying here is that the universe is so big that being apart from another human being isn't that far away.
Why should I feel lonely? Is not our planet in the Milky Way? This which you put seems to me not to be the most important question. What sort of space is that which separates a man from his fellows and makes him solitary? I have found that no exertion of the legs can bring two minds much nearer to one another. What do we want most to dwell near to? Not to many men, surely. The depot, the post office, the baroom, the meeting house, the schoolhouse, the grocery, Beacon Hill, or the 5 Points.
Yeah, we just really didn't know what the bar room is.
Where men most congregate, but to the perennial source of our life.
And perennial is a vocab word, so we underlined it.
Whence in all our experience we have found that to issue, as the willow stands near the water and sends out its roots in that direction.
And this is a metaphor saying that people, being the roots, went to conjugate where other people are, which is the meeting house or the lake in this case.
This will vary with different natures, but this is the place where a wise man will dig his cellar.